Okay, let's have a little fun. So let's continue the series Marvel Comics versus DC Comics. Maybe not that big, or maybe yes. No, didn't like the position. Sorry, I just hit everything. I'm going to try to make exactly the same, but I want the head further down, not so high up. Hello Jazz, welcome. Well, the other day I made I've done a lot of Marvel versus DC, different, and I made the Joker and Harley Quinn versus Daredevil and Elektra. And now I'm going to reverse it and take the Joker's enemy, which is Batman, versus Daredevil's enemy, which is Bullseye. You're all thinking Kingpin, but I'm thinking Bullseye will be a funnier, I think, duel. About Bullseye is that he is not that far away from the Joker if we're talking about insane. I think nobody is as insane as the Joker, but Bullseye has his moments. So I'm excited to see him back in the MCU Bullseye. Let's see what they can do with him. Well, Bullseye, in the beginning, I remember it was said that he didn't have any powers. He was just a great marksman. Everything he had in his hand became a weapon. I mean, if he catch this in his hand, he could throw it and kill you with it. So anything he throws is his weapon. He can kill it. Even if this soft thing that he throws at you, he will choose a spot on your body, a nerve or something, when he throws it, and he hits exactly that nerve, it will kill you. Of course, he prefers knives and all that stuff. He even uses cards that he throws, but he never misses, and he always kills somebody when he throws something, anything. This is why it's called Bullseye. But of course, he's in the beginning they said he didn't have any powers, but his accuracy is like it's not human, if you can say that. So of course he has something. Maybe he's a mutant or something, I don't know. Because nobody can practice and become this good of a marksman. That's what I think. To give him crazy eyes, of course. And crazy smile. Yeah, it is cool. It was shown pretty good in the Daredevil movie, the old one with Ben Affleck. He was played by Colin Farrell, I think it's called. He's playing the Penguin these days. But back when, in the day, he was playing Bullseye against Ben Affleck's Daredevil. And here he's going against the Batman. Yeah, yes, Jazz. That's right, Jazz. That is the Batman. I mean, the Daredevil, I'm sorry. That is the Daredevil. He has all his senses are like superhuman. He can hear, he can smell, he can even feel in a superhuman way. We're going to have Batman in the shadows. I'll start to ink these guys. Let's see what we can do with it. I was planning to have more characters, but in the end I couldn't decide who. I felt I didn't want to make the Avengers again like I did last weekend, nor the X-Men like I did last weekend. But I remember I made the Joker versus Daredevil. Then I felt that this would be right to have these two meet as well. Hey Swara, how are you? And welcome. I don't want to make the Batman's head bigger than Bullseye. So I'm gonna try to make it a bit smaller. Just a little bit, not too much. But his head can be elongated though. Because he is the Batman, he uses different cowls. Let's say that this cowl is a little bit elongated. I feel that all of his cowls are a bit like that. Hey Mason! Thank you Swara, I'm happy that you're doing well. Oh, you had a roach here or here? I'm in Sweden, so we don't have roaches. Maybe in the summertime. No? Jazz, I have drawn animals, but it was a long time ago though. It's nothing I remember at this point. And it's something that I don't find interesting to do. Okay. Oh, I think in Mexico you'll find a lot of roaches. I've never seen one here in Sweden though. But of course there should be roaches in Sweden too. Now we have outlines that I wanted. I will take away the rest that I'm not happy with, and I will redo the other arm. I don't know how I will do it first, but I feel that I want Batman's hand somehow to stop him. I want the Batman to come out of the shadows, surprising him and stopping him somehow. Let's put the chest over there so we still have it. And I'm not happy with the shape here of his head, so we'll take that away. Take back some of this. There. Hey Susanna, welcome. Yeah, but it's not to the end and to death today. At least one of them will end up in a coma or coma. Oh, really? Are we talking about the tea that you drink that will make you like a zombie? Or are we just talking about regular drugs that you can buy in the streets? So what did you do today, Susanna? That was a nice day. Okay, Jess, take care of yourself. Let's have his hand like so somehow. Maybe like so. Be a bit further away from the dude's body. Then we'll have the other dude's hand here, stopping him. Maybe like so. Oh, what kind of a box is that, Susanna? I mean, is it a lunch box? Or what is it? And what did you paint on it? Almost breaking his arm, these bats. Hello, Musa. Musa or Musa George. Fake leather in wood. Fake leather in wood. Okay. You mean painting in wood? Is that what you're saying? I ask a lot because I'm not good at painting. I don't know too much about painting. But it sounds like it could be cool to paint on leather though. That sounds cool. try to take away the pencil work as fast as I can because they just disturb. Yes, you should, Susanna. What is your Instagram? That's a good thing to know. If you want to share it, please share it. I'd like to see it. Batman's hand became very small. Okay, Susanna, so what is your name in Instagram? Is this the same as here, maybe, Susanna Silva? Don't want to give him too much shadow with a big pen. Hello, DF Venom. I think it's an right? DF Venom. Oh, it's okay, Susanna. You don't need to share anything if you don't want to. I always ask people, and if people want to say yes or no, sometimes I ask people, where are you from? They don't want to say it, and I'm okay with it. Don't worry. You know, I'm always curious about seeing what you guys do. But take it easy. Okay, Duff, I've been doing this since I was about 6 years old, around. But of course the art didn't look like this at that age. And then I've been doing this all my life almost also. Constantly learning and evolving and all that. Took me a long time to find my style. I wouldn't say my style because I don't know who said it before, but all comic book artists who have this style, they're just copying each other in the end. It's like fan art, all of it. This is why I call this fan art, that what I'm doing. Yeah, you're right, Duff. I don't think anybody's born with this kind of gift. It takes time though, but a lot of people think that it's a gift, but it isn't. I don't believe in that stuff because I know I've been learning this all my life. It took me a long time. It wasn't a gift. It was me being stubborn, wanting to learn and continue learning. So that's about it. You need to be very stubborn. I have different size of pens, so I'm not use the big one down here. I want him to be in a lot of shadows. Hey Ciliar, is it Ciliar? I can't. I'm very bad reader. It's very small, the letters. Oh, amade. Är det på småländska? Amade. What the hell is amade? Yeah, welcome Ciliar. I hope you're doing well. A new pen? Is that amade? But I need to buy new pens. I say that every day. But in småländska, the Batman is of course, used to be anyways in Sweden, Läderlappen. I don't know if you remember that or if you ever heard that, Susanna. Which other drawing? Are we talking about the Joker versus Daredevil? That other drawings? I made a lot of drawings since. Thank you, Ciliar. I'm happy you're enjoying it. I'm gonna give him more. I was going to put his shoulder there, but I'm gonna give him more shadow. Tried to give him a lot of shadow in his face too, so he almost disappeared into the background. I'm going to try anyway. Sometimes when I want some effects, I don't get that effect. When a person is kinda angry with another, do you mean that they're angry with each other? Oh, I haven't watched Cobra Kai. I wanted to watch it for a long time. I just haven't had the time to start watching it. Oh, okay, Susanna. Yes, they are angry at each other. This guy's crazy. This guy's just he's on his period all the time. Let's put it like that. Most of the time I don't know how to pose the characters that I feel that I want to draw. And this is the result I got with Daredevil. And we have the Joker riding Daredevil somehow there. And Elektra and Harley Quinn. The girls like almost didn't fit, so I made them much more smaller in the background. And for once, I didn't want to put a big grin on Joker because I've done that a lot. Either he's laughing or showing his teeth. So I wanted to have him just with a big grin. Hey, BoJack Horseman. Thank you, BoJack Horseman. Thank you very much for the rose. I really appreciate that. I hope you're still there. But Susanna, oh, of course you are in small land. Smallish land that's outside of Sweden. That belongs to Denmark or something like that. Oh, I know. I remember I started to watch the first episode, Duff, of Cobra Kai. Half of it. And I remember this bad guy from Karate Kid. Something happened, and in the end he went to the car dealership where Daniel works. That's all I saw. First time they meet in forever. Hey Jack. I'm very good, Jack. How are you? Yeah, that's good that we understand each other, Susanna. It's like small brains think alike, they say. Who's kind of lucky there? Oh, really, Jack? What are you drawing, dude? And do you have stuff in your page? I'm gonna check your page out, Jack, if that's okay. Let's see if you have something, some art. Well, that looks good. Did you make that, Jack? Did you make that armored dude? Oh, that's awesome. I'm always impressed with people who color the stuff. I'm too chicken to color. Yeah, I've drawn Superman many times. Now when I'm making all this DC versus Marvel, I made it was Justice League versus Magneto, and I had Superman in the mist. Because I always wondered if they meet. I mean, Magneto has taken out the X-Men and the Avengers different times, of course, and I felt Justice League, they are very powerful. What would happen if they get in a fight, these people? be very interesting to see and read. Hello, Cyber. I think it said Cyber Insanity. And welcome, dude. I've done them all, Spider-Man and Sabretooth. I've done a lot of Sabretooth versus Wolverine. And because I really enjoy them too. So they are favorites of mine to do when I'm by myself. It's like there are always epic meetings between them two, and very brutal fights. So I like to do Sabretooth versus Wolverine. Yeah, I've done Guts too. It was a request. I didn't know who Guts was. So I googled him and I did Guts. You can check them out in my channel if you want to. But like I said, I didn't know who Guts was. I didn't know that anime world. And it was a request and I did it and I was happy with the result. It was kind of interesting. Oh, but Stickman is awesome. Why not? You should do it. But millions of miles or whatever, it's not that far when you have the internet. The internet brings the world together. It makes the world more smaller. So if you have a guy who understands you, you should have a good Wi-Fi if he lives on the other side of the world. Now that's a bullseye. Very good, Jack. You should post everything you do, even if you're not happy with it. I learned that. I always post everything, even if, of course, you're your own worst critic. That applies to all our artists. But try to post as much as you can, so you get used to it. Oh, I don't know what the guts drawing is. I need to search for it. Then I need to be gone for like 10 minutes. But when you have time, you can see it on my channel. I mean, I know what the guts drawing is. It's just that I know that it will take me around 10 minutes to take it out. Yes, Susanna, I've drawn many ogres. Um, like I say, sometimes I make requests if I find them interesting and I find them that I can do them justice. I always say that. It's very important. And I've done some fantasy stuff with ogres, of course. Cross hatching is fun though. Hello, Slim DK. Thank you, Slim. I just said I really love the cross-hatching part. I need to do this test now, I'm sorry. Like I said, one of these apps asks me to do some tests and I fail. You see? They want me to prove that I'm not an AI or something. Maybe I am a robot. This time I didn't fail. Well, to answer your question there, Duff, I just saw it. People can use whatever they want. If you don't want to use Instagram, don't use it. I don't use it too much myself nowadays. I used to before also, but not too much. Too much ego there. I don't know. That's what I feel. Maybe I have prejudice myself. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, they look 3D. That's cool. We should have some 3D glasses and make our eyes so we can wake up cross-eyed tomorrow, all of us. Let's see what we'll put on his hand. Could put a gun in his hand, right? And just hold a card, maybe. Let's try with a card and see what happens. It will not fit though. Yeah. Let's go with a card. Funnier than a gun. No, Susanna, it didn't work like that. It was more my kid. He wanted to start, and he was too young for it. So I helped him out in the beginning, and then I started to see other channels, and I felt I always enjoy creating stuff, being in a creative process. So I enjoyed creating this page for him and all this stuff. So then I thought I wanted to try it out myself, because I draw every day anyways. But I couldn't go live in the beginning, so it didn't interest me too much. But I'm going live now, so it's more interesting now, I feel. Oh really? You already made the stick dude. Try to make something more complicated, Mr. Jack. You can try to follow this one. Try to make something similar. Somebody versus somebody. Or do Guts. Maybe you don't know who Guts is. I didn't know who Guts was either when I drew him. Did some pencil work and just made that hand. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Jack, make two guys fighting. Okay, Jack, we'll be here waiting. Hello, hi, Jack. Welcome. Gracias. Gracias, hi, Jack. Y bienvenido. Bueno, ajá, Jack, hay que hacerlo todos los días. Tiene que practicar. Yo hasta hoy tengo problemas con ciertas cosas. También perspectiva y esas cosas. Pero hay que practicarlo siempre. Yo estoy aprendiendo hasta hoy nuevas cosas. Hay que ser bien porfiado. Si eres bien porfiado, vas a ser un dibujante muy bueno. Eso te lo prometo. Of course you can talk in the meantime, Jack. No problem, dude. But will you make the fighting dudes? And who will be fighting who? Gracias, hi, Jack. Esto es algo que me gusta mucho. Cross-hatching. I like it a lot, hi, Jack. I'm trying to make Bullseye's eye more crazy. Because dude, like I said, he's really out there. Kind of like characters that are crazy, unpredictable. Oh, I never read that Hi Jack, the Amalgam comics. I read them until they reached before the Amalgam. I mean, it was like a Marvel versus DC, and then they all mixed together, and then I didn't read the rest. Because there were a lot of comics there with new characters. There were like mixtures of DC, Marvel. But I like the idea of Marvel versus DC. This is why I've done a lot of them arts lately. I've done like Magneto versus Avengers I made last weekend. I think I know I made Darkseid versus the X-Men, I think. Yeah. And then I had the Avengers versus Doomsday too. So I enjoy that. I enjoy that powerful people meeting up. I mean, Magneto is very powerful. And I can only imagine him meeting like Wonder Woman and Superman and these kind of extremely powerful people. What's okay, Jack? What's your character name? You have an OC, and is it the same guy I just saw that you colored? Is that your OC? We'll give Stickman an axe. That could be cool. Yes, Susanna, I speak Spanish very well, but I believe I spoke to you before in this language, and I believe that you spoke back, but I think we only said 2 or 3 words to each other. Jack, give one of them a big chain, but it should be a really big chain, not one of them small. It looked like you can't see the details on it, but it should be a very big chain. That's very different too. It's not many characters that have big chains. I know Ghost Rider uses his chains, but it's a small one. It's not like, it will be cool with gigantic chains. Try it out, dude. Yeah, chain and an axe. Yeah. Just like what's he called in this game? This dude has an axe on his chain. Can't remember the name of him. I've seen him before. I've seen my kids playing that game. Yeah, I've seen Dark Claw hijack. That's the only one I can remember. Then I think I saw the Joker with the other character. I don't know his name. He's a green dude. And I think Superboy and Spider-Man made a character too. Yeah, hijack. God of War, thank you. We're talking about God of War, the guy who has a chain and an axe together. I see my kid play that, so I'm always like, that looks kind of cool. I think I'm going to buy myself a chain with an axe on it and go out to play with other kids. We all know that this is a joke. I will never do that. Don't tell my mommy. And now I'll start with the white ink. I enjoy working with white ink. It's my finisher. Yeah, Jack. You can also he could have both. Why not? An axe and blades connected to that chain. It will be a deadly chain. Yeah. Joker and Sabretooth make hyena. Yeah. I remember this character from... can't remember this guy from Justice League. He has this fire in his head. And he had an enemy called the hyena. I really liked that character, the hyena. He was very strong, I remember. Hey Raziaka, welcome. How are you? I'm happy you're here, Raziaka. Oh, really, Raziaka? Congratulations! You're getting mature like the rest of us fruits. You know how mature fruits looks like? That's us. Yeah, Litivius, this is Daredevil. Yes, I was talking about Firestorm. Thank you. Firestorm had this his enemy called the hyena. Hey Nanda, welcome. Hope you're feeling fine today. Yes, this is a DC Marvel crossover. It's a session series I've been doing since last week. I just talked about it. I made one Magneto versus the Justice League, and I made the Avengers versus Doomsday, and I made the X-Men versus Darkseid. I just made stuff that I would like to see in the comics. I mean, how would the Avenger handle Darkseid? An unstoppable creature that gets stronger every time you beat him or kill him. Susanna, it's like always a surprise for me sometimes. Hello, Abuyi Adamur. Welcome, dude. And thank you, I'm happy you like it. Susanna, sometimes I know exactly what to draw. Sometimes I think about it and I'm like, I don't know what to draw. And then I just go live and start to draw something. And in the end, we have something. We always have something, but sometimes it's something very boring in my eyes. But this today I knew exactly what to do. Tomorrow I haven't got a clue. I want to continue this Marvel versus DC, but I'm not sure who will meet who. Oh really, Nanda? I know you told me this before that you had problem with these guidelines. You can only write Bruce Wayne. Well, his double identity is a secret, so I don't know who Bruce Wayne is. I know he's like a rich guy somewhere in Gotham. But I don't think there's any relation between him and Batman. Hello, Chris. Welcome, dude. I'll call you Abdo. Yeah, you have a long name, dude. And of course, I didn't do it justice, your name, but I tried anyways. Abdoy Abdamur. But Abdu, that's good. Save me sometimes. So I believe I finished these dudes. I would like to see this fight between these two. That would be very interesting. Because this guy is as crazy as the Joker, and this guy is as intelligent and vengeful as Daredevil, so it's very interesting. Okay, Jack, what's the problem? What happened? Yes, Abdul, I can show some art that I can reach pretty quickly. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, Abdul, this is latest stuff that I made, the ones that I reached pretty fast. I made Archangel the other day. Can't remember exactly when. I will show you in 2 seconds, Jack, how I make smoke. This is you know who. Also made him the other day. And I made this couple, Black Panther and Storm. I made Cyborg. I made Green Arrow. And this is, oh, I made Justice League versus Venom. Venom looked kind of strange there. Down syndrome Venom. And then I made, like I said, Darkseid versus the X-Men. Then I made this guy, Mr. Moon Knight. And I made the Flash with my own design of his suit. And this is the Black Bolt with a strange head. I don't know why. This is Doomsday being beaten by the Avengers. This is very messy, but we have the Hulk, we have Thor with his hammer, and Iron Man and this cap, and yeah. And then here is Magneto versus Justice League. This is a new character called Spider-Boy. I don't know anything about him, with Kraven the Hunter. And this is from my kid's favorite anime, Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it's called Mohoraga or something like this guy. And we have Iron Fist. That's what I've been doing. Yeah, Iron Man. Okay, Jack. You were talking about smoke, I'm sorry. Smoke coming from the fist. Let's see how I would make smoke. I just need some paper. Most of the time when I draw something, I don't have a special technique for it, I just do it. I lost all my pens. And there we are. I thought one of you guys took my pen. I was like, who took my pen? You see a face on the back of the paper. You mean this paper? Maybe you see the face of what's his name from Watchmen? Rorschach. His face looked like that, yeah. Let's see if I understand you right there, Jack. You want smoke from a fist after he's punched somebody or while he's punching somebody? Let's say this is a fist. Okay, let's have this as a fist. And smoke, I always do smoke like this. Almost like bubbles. Now you can make them small or big. And this is how I make smoke. I don't know if this is what you wanted. But kind of like bubbles. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I've done Ghost Rider many times. Who went to sleep? Okay, Susanna. Take care of yourself, Susanna. See you tomorrow. Okay, guys, who should I draw next, though? A quickie. Let's make a quickie. You have any ideas? You still want Ghost Rider there, Hijack? Or Spawn? Okay, let's make Spawn. I didn't do Spawn from a long time, so let's make Spawn. I can't remember his suit very well, but I'm going to ad-lib it. Let's not make him too big, so we don't have a lot of details. I remember it kind of looks like Spider-Man, but I'm not sure exactly how he look. He does have... I need to see some reference from Google on Spawn. I can't remember how it looked though. Can't remember his mask. Oh, okay. He kind of looks like Venom's mask. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Some people get upset. I don't know why. But hey, you're allowed to get upset too. Why not? He has this wild cape. I remember too, this guy. He has capes all over the place. This is going to be a quickie, and what goes faster will look pretty cool on this guy. Is making half of his body in the shadows. That will make him look kind of cool though. There. Now we can make, I'm gonna ink him, I'll do him, like I said, as a quickie. A quickie. No, this is a Spawn, dude. No, Spawn is not a Suicide Squad member. I think he's from Image Comic. So let's do this. make his half body, like I said, in shadows. Yeah, you're right there, Jack. But I think it belongs to the Image Comics universe, if they even call it a universe, I don't know. I haven't read too much about Image comic characters. Need to put all these small details on him at this point. He has claws, right? Can't remember. I'm gonna do him with claws. Okay, good. He has claws. Thank you, Jack. don't know if I will have this hand there. Probably not. See, we're getting something somewhere. Okay, you're getting there, Jack. Yo, I disappeared from one of you guys. Sorry, Jack, I disappeared there a little bit. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, this is Spawn, dudes. Mr. Spawn. Oh, okay, nice. I'm sure. I hope you will color it too, because I really like the coloring you did. Need to go dark all the way here. I was going to make something fast, a quickie, but it became something more. But it is a bit faster than you usually work though. Giving a little bit of background, not too much though. Had a strange shape, head shape. I have some pencil work we need to take away. And I believe we finished this guy. No, we'll do a finisher with some white ink, and I'll let him be. I will not disturb this hell spawn anymore. Hell spawns can be dangerous. You mean the hand, this hand is a bit weird? Yeah, maybe it is, I don't know. There we have Spawn, like you guys wanted it. There. I finished. Tomorrow about the same time. Here it's like around 12 o'clock and I'm in Europe, Central European time. I've been here like since 12, it's almost 3, so. And I managed to do 2 drawings. So that's it, my friends, for today. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Let's see what we'll do tomorrow. Something fun. Hello, Romeo. Thank you, dude. I'm happy to see you again. Okay, Jack, see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Okay, everybody. Spawn here is saying good night, everybody. Sleep well, sleep tight. See you guys tomorrow. And take good care of each other. As always.